trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite. Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville.
Welcome to Hanging Loose, a disc golf podcast. Hosted by Shanked, DG, and Spiicii Boy. Today, the preseason preview.
That's the best job you've ever done, and we were fucking with you for a portion of it. So well done, RV3.
I think you may have muted us.
My Halo game just started. Perfect timing.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's
Spiicii
right on the money.
Decided the podcast was worth half of his attention, so he's playing Halo.
I was cued. It's not my fault it takes 20 minutes to find a game. Welcome to Hanging Loose. I'm Shanked DG, and with me, as always...
Spiicii Boy.
No, you're Shanked DG. That's what your name says.
Wait. Oh, he's messing with me. This episode, along with every other episode, except for like the first 15, is brought to you by Rand Disc Golf. Buy your Frisbees with him.
Yes, please buy your Frisbees with him. He's great. He's getting in. He just got in some new buzzes, I think he posted on Twitter.
Yeah, the buzzsaws. I think he said he wasn't expecting the shipment, so I don't know if he double ordered or Discraft feeling generous.
I mean, drunk Randy's going to do drunk things, so.
That's
all
right.
right.
You should see our group chat.
Here comes Rage Anger, so get ready for it.
Oh, what map you playing?
I have no idea the names of any of these maps.
Jesus, casual.
Yeah. But today we're...
You ever wonder why we're here?
I didn't jump down there. Today we're doing our DGPT preview.
Yes, we're going to do predictions on how many wins people are going to get, who's going to win Worlds, Champs Cup. I think All-Stars is like next weekend, right?
Yeah. Sorry, getting killed.
This is going great.
Yeah. Oh, this is Lockout from Old Halo. Okay, I'm gonna quit because I can't focus on two things. And then we're gonna do a quiz like we did with the Innova putters, and this time we actually get to go against each other.
Ooh, yes. The first one was a test round, no winners, participation trophy kind of shit.
Which is funny because when RV3 explained it, it still sounded like we were competing. So good job, bud.
I do what I can.
I love I took 20 minutes to find a game and then left immediately.
I'm sure your teammates love you for that.
Yeah, give fuck nerds.
Got relegated.
But yes, also I'm gonna share a little bit of Memorial fun that I had, or Shelly Sharp Memorial, and I gotta say, man, Ricky freaking played lights out. Like,
that's exciting for the season coming up. I don't know. I mean, he's obviously very familiar with those courses, but with a brand new bag and, you know, whatever, I'm excited to see how he does this season, but you need to ring your bell. Put
it in post.
I don't know. Some people seem to struggle when they get a new bag, but someone just bonked me over the head. When they get a new bag, but Ricky seems to you're fucking with the RV3. Seems to be having zero problems adjusting to the new bag, especially such a soon switch, right? He's only been with Discraft officially for like 2 weeks now.
Right. I'm gonna be honest. He's obviously very good friends with AB and Adam Hammis. And I am 1,000% positive Ricky's probably been throwing these discs for a few months.
Yeah, if not years,
it's
right?
Not,
I mean, when the camera's not rolling, I'm sure they throw whatever.
Sure, but I mean, like, I'm sure he went out with intention once he knew where things were going. You know, I'm going to go throw in a field where there's nobody else or whatever. Because he can go in the middle of the day when we're all at work or school. So I'm sure he was out practicing.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he even threw some up on his YouTube channel of him just like doing field work and play rounds and stuff. So it's not, you know, but it's cool to see him adjusting so quickly. And didn't he shoot the course record that last round? Or tied it maybe?
14, I think he tied. That was Cupcake's record, actually. Only Ricky putted in a third of the time. Anyway, Cuppy knows I love him. Just giving him shit. It was really funny that when Terry, and this is, I hope I'm not oversharing here, Terry. I'm sorry if I am. But when somebody has a round like Ricky had in round 2, and it's not on one of the cards we're filming, and understandably so, Terry's like, why today? It's like, couldn't have done it when I had cameras on you. Like, and it's partially selfish, and I think Terry would be willing to admit that. But like, also that's the kind of disc golf we like to watch.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
dominant disc golf. So having that conversation with Terry after round 2 while he was dying in Cambodia. Glad he made it back, by the way.
Jeez.
Yeah, he got real sick. You're welcome.
Sick in Cambodia?
Yeah, he was like bedridden for like 21 hours. Like,
oh my gosh,
down, could not do anything.
Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't even get updated till well after the fact. I had just stopped hearing from him while I was like trying to prep for this tournament. And I was like, whatever, I've done this enough times. So
yeah,
luckily he managed to get a few important responses in. And I did want to apologize to the lovely ladies of the FPO field, because I think the original plan was for me to film their final round. But because of the timing between FPO's tee time and MPO's tee time, there was no way I could have finished both rounds because they just missed each other, like finishing and starting. So I'm sorry. I definitely did try, but we weren't able to get any FPO coverage. But I did get all 3 rounds of MPO. So sorry, ladies. Love you. Normally, I would do everything I can, but I'm only one person.
Yep.
What else happened during your weekend? Because I had so much fun filming.
I honestly haven't been doing a whole lot. I've been writing a ton. Found the spark on that again, which has been great.
RV3, just go ahead and mute him. I'm just kidding. Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't disc golfed in a while. The snow here and cold has been brutal. So
you said it's negative 17 today.
Yeah, it's rough, and we were supposed to get like 10 inches of snow or something, but it's not coming down as hard as I think they were expecting. But it's fucking brutal cold. So
yeah,
but we're looking at 70s in like 3 days. So
oh, you mean where I am right now and have been the entirety of the winter? This is my time to shine when it's not 122 degrees outside. So
right.
I'm gonna take it. Yeah. So we've got the preview. We've got the game.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick thank you to Disc Golf World for featuring us in their recent video. If you haven't gone and watched it yet, I'll put the link in the description. But super cool video. It was really nice to see us among some much bigger faces than us. So
not physically.
Thank you.
I have the fattest face of everybody who was in that video, but big shouts out to them. We know we didn't get an episode out last week, and we apologize, but it's just busy. Things happened. Yeah. We were able to kind of get in and record that for them, though, so we appreciate them asking.
Yes. So in lieu of last week's episode, which won't matter by the time this comes out, but you can go watch that. So yes, thank you to those guys.
Good times. And make sure you leave comments with your opinions on the same questions, because we had a really fun time discussing them. And I think even just from the limited pool that we had, there were a lot of different opinions. So it'd be fun. Yeah. Don't be an asshole in the comments.
Speaking of RIP, Disc Golf Dumpster Fire for getting just shredded for his...
he got eviscerated for
his LaVisca take. Love you, guy.
Why do you kale? And then I have to give one more special shout out, and then I think we can jump into our preview if you want.
Yes.
Shout out to Papa Gibson, Drew Gibson's dad. On day 2, we were walking down the fairway, and I look over, and that motherfucker's just going ham on a caramel apple sucker. You know those ones from like elementary school?
Like a sugar baby or whatever they're called?
Oh man, like the caramel apple ones. It's the green and caramel ones.
Aren't those is that not what they're called?
No, sugar babies are like little caramel beads.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of sugar
We're supposed to-
daddy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
That is what I'm thinking of. The
No.
little like caramel stick.
Yeah, this is caramel apple, the bright green ones. So I look at him and I go, "Hey, you gonna bring me one?" And he's like, "Well, obviously I only grabbed one out of Drew's candy dish." Just the way he said that made me laugh so hard. I was like, "All right." So the next day he rolls up and he's like, "Hey, got you one." So for like
shouts out. That's awesome.
holes 10 through 15. I'm behind the camera with a big ass fucking sucker in my mouth. I hope y'all know that. I wish somebody had taken a picture, but none of my friends are smart enough. So, yeah. Thank you again, sir. It was delicious. Preview time.
Preview time.
Preview time. RV3, get your ass in here.
Good evening.
Ooh, the personalities here.
Right? We keep our most talented behind the wall.
I'm a little out of it today.
Ooh.
No, it is. Okay.
Ooh, intriguing.
Intriguing.
This is season wide, not just All Stars. Okay.
Are we okay? Discraft for sure. I think it's going to be a no-brainer.
Are we allowed to double up, or do I have to pick something else? I guess you're in the middle. You might be next, but I think it's snake draft style. So he took Discraft. So like,
See, I feel like that forces competition where I think there are going to be answers we give moving forward that will differ. So I'm almost inclined to say, yeah, let us double up if we want.
Okay.
I think that'll make it a much closer game.
Interesting. I like where your head's at, though. In the
bi-questional.
Yeah. So in the spirit of competition, still, I'm going to say MVP. I think Simon's going to have a pretty good year. Eagle might come back. Are we counting MP40 wins for Germ? Can I rescind my? No. I'm going to stick with it. I think they've got a pretty solid team.
They're going to clear by 5 wins at least.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah. I just don't know if Discraft has any, like everybody on Discraft has podium potential, but am I missing someone that maybe AB is going to take down a couple?
Yeah.
But I can't see. I mean, Ricky might have a really good year. I mean, with Shelly Sharp, he killed it. but that's not as deep of a field, right?
But Discraft also has a strong MPO team, or FPO, excuse me. Wow, don't get those confused anymore. FPO. I think they have a strong FPO roster as well.
RB3 cut that. Oh, we love everyone around here.
Of course we do. I just like to be topical and push the envelope. So,
Also, just noticed I may have been muted in the recording that entire time, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh,
God,
no.
I fucking hope so, dude.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, pretty sure.
We might need to start recording our audio in Discord.
You know what you need to do is go in and
We're
VO
saving
it, but VO it for a different team. Like, be obviously physically saying Discraft. I don't think Innova is going to really make a strong push.
So I did an intro for the whole bit, and then I picked the team totals here. Obviously, Spiicii with Discraft, Shanked with MVP, and RV3 with Discraft. We will move on to the next pick, which will be
Do it, Father.
the most wins FPO and most wins MPO.
Individual player?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, considering we just did teams, this would be.
I cannot catch a break here, man. I'm just creating some audio texture.
It's okay. We love you anyways.
The fuck SPSK?
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's just me.
Oh, Spiicii Shanked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shanked, you go first this time.
Okay.
That's not even going to play on the recording. Our names,
You're
our
right.
name burns are on the video.
Yes, you're correct. Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck. I thought they were all on there.
I can burn them in after. Actually, I'm not going to do that. It sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, pasting one thing over a video that just plays on its own.
The thing
And it's not even like you move. Like you're stationary the entire time.
Right. I guess I could put it under us. We don't move all that much. Anyways, most wins. MPO, FPO. FPO, I got to go Kristen Lott. I think that's an easy take for her. She's been on a roll. MPO, that's a tough one. I feel like Gannon Burr might hit a wall this year.
Meaning?
Like, he's not going to have such a dominant season like he has the last couple. I think, but I'm glad he's muted. He's talking some sort of shit.
All right,
MPO,
Spiicii.
I gotta say, that's tough. Ezra Robinson.
Ooh.
He's just going dark horses?
Brody Smith.
We didn't even get to the dark horse segment yet.
I've started referring to Brody Smith as the lottery because he can't play. He can't win if you don't play. So,
All
yeah,
right.
I muted myself, and you're welcome because I was talking shit.
Spiicii boy.
MPO, I have to go Gannon.
Yeah, that's the only acceptable answer.
He's the most consistent player at the highest level. Ricky has bad tournaments. We obviously saw Paul have plenty of them the last couple seasons. And Gannon has just absolutely been destroying. So I think 6 wins for Gannon this year.
Wow.
6? That's heavy.
That's my go-to. For FPO, Kristen's been doing a lot of traveling, but she's been winning a lot of awards and she's been getting a lot of sponsorships and things. So I don't know how heavy her training is because she's got all of these other obligations now. So if she's like Shohei Ohtani level where she can go shoot endorsements and do all this stuff and still put out at an absolutely astronomical level, she'll be great. But I don't think she's going to have the most wins this year.
Really?
God, you fuckers are so welcome for that mute button. I think Missy Gannon.
Ooh, big money.
That's a good answer.
You went Gannon X Gannon.
Oh wow, I did. I didn't even mean to either. She's just managed to put it together pretty well the last few seasons, but at the end of the season specifically, she just hits high gear. And I think she's a smart enough player to realize that, so she may have started her training a little bit earlier. And so I think she's going to be in mid-season form when the season starts, and she's going to come out with like 2 or 3 right off the bat.
See, this is where I come in and I bring balance to this horrendous take podcast. Okay.
If you say Paige Pierce, I'm going to kill you.
Listen, obviously the answer is Gannon Burr and Kristen Latt. There's no other way this works out. It's Kristen and Gannon show the entire year, friends. I'm telling you right now. Watch.
I don't know. You can string me up in the streets, but I think Gannon's going to have a tough year. He's going to be in the mix the whole time, but I don't know if he's going to take down many.
I think about it this way. If you look at the history of professional sports, how often are there 2 players that have an astronomical season in the same year? There's usually one standout person.
It happens all the time. It happened last year. Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge.
No, only one of those players had a good season. Don't get me started. I will send you every meme I see on Facebook again. I did that for about 2 weeks, Mr.
And I cried. Okay, next question.
Thank you. I was gonna shit myself.
So we will go with the dark horse pick. A dark horse is a person who will make a surprise entrance to the top of the leaderboard, either as a comeback or as a fresh face. So this kind of blends that. Who do we think is going to have a good year coming up, and who do we think that's on the back end of their career has the most potential to have a good season?
So you want one of each?
No, we're just doing one, and it could be on either side of the.
Okay.
Yeah. And Shanked went first last time, so we'll go back to Spicy. Spicy boy.
Ooh. I'm trying to think of players that I really know have a lot of talent but aren't necessarily near the top. I'm gonna say, man, that's a tough one.
Glad you went first because I'm just like rolling through names.
I have mine.
Just can't land on one.
Well,
you knew the questions in advance. Okay.
I can go first.
That's true. Dick.
Mine is Jeremy Colling. I think Jeremy Colling going to MVP is going to be a huge boost for him, just like in his energy. And I think we see that kind of already with some of the videos he's been doing, where you see him have that kind of excitement again that you saw in the earlier Jomez content. That not that it wasn't at any point, but I think you're starting to see a little bit more of that. And you see him doing a little bit more shot shaping that he was talking about, enjoying the mids, as he was saying in those videos as well. I think combined with him having that hunger still to want to be a top MPO player, he still, I think, has that in him, and I think we'll see the best Jeremy Colling I think we'll see this year. And part of that goes with how good the field is versus like rating wise, and Ulibarri's talked about that. We've talked about that on this podcast a couple of different times. I think we're going to see the best Jeremy Colling, big Jeremy year, skill wise this year.
Interesting.
Okay. MPO.
Oh, you don't have to pick out MPO and FPO. This is just one, but that's okay. If you have both, that's fine. Well, we could take
I
both.
do have both.
Go ahead.
Eagle McMahon, MPO.
Ooh.
I think he's had some time with his MVP discs, and I really think he makes a strong showing and takes down 2 wins, but I think he's going to be on 5 podiums. I think he's going to have a stronger season than he's had in the last couple. And FPO, fully rehabbed from her injury, had some time to not throw discs, probably feeling a little bit hungry again. I think Paige Pierce also makes a strong showing.
I'm going to be honest and say I started typing Katrina Allen because that's where I thought you were going.
No, listen, like I said, I love my ladies.
But
Kat Allen and I have a pretty icy acquaintanceship.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
I don't think she knows it either, but it's not.
Well, she's still not going to know it now, but okay.
Yeah, it's not been the nicest.
Tag Katrina Allen in the comments.
Make sure you
please
clip
please
this.
don't, because that'll only make it worse, I feel like. But I think
Yeah.
I unintentionally insulted her the first time I ever spoke to her. And it's just been like, don't look at me since, it's just very odd vibes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Thanks for bringing it up, Kyle.
Shanked?
I'm out.
Keeping with my pattern of we can cut it. Keeping with my pattern of terrible takes, I'm gonna have to say Paul Ulibarri.
I was thinking about Yuli.
He's feeling a little. I've been watching his YouTube. He's been having fun, a lot like what RV3 was saying about Jeremy. He's been having fun, kind of taking it less serious. He's an amazing putter. I mean, what is it? 2 years in a row, he was best or top of putting C1 percentage. And I think his injury healed very well, at least good enough to warrant a really good season. What am I hearing?
It's not the bell I was just ringing for you saying Okay, next question. Yes.
Okay.
The ghost of Shanked DG.
Shanked DG the second. All right, so we're getting towards the top of the hot takes list. The next one is the Tour champion. Now, this is going to be the person who finishes number 1 in the Tour points. We will start with Shanked DG, FPO and MPO.
Gannon Burn lot.
Okay. Hold on.
I think I know what I said about Gannon before about not having enough wins to take down the most wins category, but I don't think he's going to place out of top 10 at all this season.
I just want to say real quick, RV3, you are giving me John from John Breaks Bad News vibes right now, and I love it.
Who?
You guys don't know who John Breaks Bad News is?
No, I'm playing into the bit. That's what they always say when he says, I'm John from John Breaks Bad News. Who?
Yeah,
John from
right.
John Breaks
I
Bad
didn't
News.
even think about that. That's some bad news, but
okay,
I forgot
so
to flush this morning.
You picked Gannon Burr and Katrina.
Katrina Lott, yeah.
Okay.
Katrina.
Go ahead, Spicy.
I think Ricky Wysocki is going to be points champion.
Ooh. And?
Yeah, he is just shredding with these Discraft discs. I mean, we've only seen him one tournament, and in 2 rounds, he shot 26 under par.
He did.
Like, that's unreal.
We don't know how he's going to play in the woods, though.
But I'm
not worried about that.
You'll see on coverage. Yeah, you'll see on coverage. AB and Ricky were both using, I'm not sure what disc it was because I didn't get a good look at it, but they were using very overstable discs to reach like distances. So they would really turn it over and just let it fight out. And they did a perfect job every time.
I saw someone
I
say
think he's
something.
going to slice them up.
Yeah, I think I saw someone saying Ricky was throwing a venom and turning it.
Venom.
Yeah, I mean, it's
which
just
is wild.
AB. You guys remember the roller that AB threw a couple years ago on that par 4 where it was like a 700-foot tap-in eagle? So he did it again this year. Spoiler.
Ooh.
So just watch out for that. Although he went OB this time, so it wasn't a.
It's not nearly as impressive because he went
amazing.
out of bounds. Yeah, it's so terrible. I feel so badly for him.
I will say it was a great tracking shot by yours truly because it was like all the way down past people's legs. I was like, I got it. Yeah. What question are we on?
Tour
Who's your
champion.
FPO
We
points?
need your FPO tour champ.
FPO points. I'm gonna go Kristen. I think it's gonna be close between her and Missy, but I think Kristen's gonna have more overall better finishes.
Go ahead.
Can I change my FPO pick?
Sure.
Is that allowed?
Sure.
Evelina Solonen.
All right.
That would be a dark horse guess for sure.
I think she's the defending world champ. What do you mean dark horse?
So is Isaac. Did any of us pick him for anything yet?
That's you know what? Fair point. I retract my argument.
We haven't gotten to the Worlds yet.
Just saying.
I think.
I hate being right.
Well done.
Here's what I want and what's going to happen are two different things. I want Calvin Heimberg. I want Calvin Heimberg to win the Tour Championship again because I think he's the most consistent golfer on tour.
We're points, right?
This is Tour. Yeah, this is the Tour Championship. I think he finishes at the top so often. So much more often than everybody else that does wonders for him in that point standings. But I know that with the amount of winning that Gannon Burr is going to do, I don't think Calvin can get past that many wins. That makes sense. So I am going to pick Gannon Burr to be the Tour champion. And I'm also going to pick Kristen because if I'm picking Kristen to have the most wins, then she's got to be the Tour champion in my mind. Especially because I think, as I stated earlier, it's really the two of them almost at a different level than it is everybody else.
I agree. I think my only hang up with Kristen is there were a few events last year that she had to withdraw from for injury.
That's
and
true.
I don't know how well she's going to bounce back from that.
That's
still picked her because I think overall she'll probably have the best finish, but that's just part of why I didn't pick her for most wins.
So we will move to the World Championship. Do not forget, this year the World Championship takes place over the pond in Finland. They will play at Nokia and somebody help me out here. Forgot the other one.
Is it the Beast?
No, they're playing that for the European Open. What's the other one? Anyway, it's over in Finland, both of the courses over there. And we will start with Shanked DG.
So I'm just gonna stick with it. Aaron Gossage.
Whoa, Aaron Gossage.
It was the first name that popped into my head. I think he plays well over there, and I don't think he's gonna have a great season, but I could see him being nothing until winning Worlds.
Okay. Spicy
not nothing like top 25.
Or do you want to do your FPO, or do we want to come back and do the FPO after?
We can round it up.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so pick one.
Spin back around.
Okay. Spicy.
MPO Worlds. Paul played really well over there last year.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was right after he hurt his leg like 2 weeks before and took the next 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he came out swinging. on the European stretch. So
He usually does.
I think this is a weird guess, and I don't know why I'm so gravitated toward it, but Niklas Antila.
Oh,
I think he's gonna get
That'd be
over
sick.
there on home turf. He's Finnish, I believe, correct? I don't want to be wrong and sound like an asshole.
God,
Yep.
I don't know. He's over the pond.
Yep,
He
he's
is?
finished.
Okay, I thought so.
Yep.
One of my favorite bands is from Finland. Niklas Antila's Finnish. It's his home turf. I just really see him putting on a strong performance if he can keep his putting under control. I think he's got all the tools except a sharp putter. And I think if he wraps it up and he gets his putter under control, he's gonna be on lead card final round at minimum.
What team is he on?
This Mania, isn't he?
That's what I was gonna say that was what I thought, but I could also in my head see him in an Innova jersey.
They look the same a
No.
little bit. They have the same stylist.
But that's my MPO pick for World
My
Series.
my MPO pick, and you almost nailed it, Spicy. It's Paul Macbeth.
Yes, I was hoping.
It's 100% Paul Macbeth.
Dude, that would be electric.
He's heard
Boogie, boogie.
he's heard the chatter. Paul's washed. He'll never win again. The field is so good. It's McBeast time, baby.
McBeast. Dude, imagine
The
he just takes
beast
down
is back.
Pro Tour
Hashtag the
events.
beast is back. I promise.
I think Paul
crazy
is
parlay.
suffering from Tiger Woods syndrome, which is where you get to a point where winning, I don't want to say feels natural, but it's not as impactful, because you stay on top. And he's now started to tweak his swing and change his putt and do all these things that, why are you doing that? Like, you've literally won 6 world championships. So I think he's a year out from a strong year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, I really want to see Macbeth do good again. It's been 2 seasons of he's washed?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
Yeah. But he's
But,
won
it's
events.
not washed, I'm telling you.
He's
No.
he's gonna have.
What's the last tour event he won?
European Open, wasn't it? It's part
Really?
of our
a couple
quiz.
years ago?
He won the 2024 Florida Disc Golf Championship at Olympus.
Did he win that?
Yep.
I don't remember that at all. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Would have failed that
PCS
question.
Open over in Europe.
Okay. Sweet. You know what? Not washed.
Swedish Open. I'm telling you. Yeah, I was doing.
All
some
right.
studying.
So here we go with FPO. We've worked our way back around to Shanked DG. Tell us, who will win the FPO World Championship?
Missy Gannon. Don't bonk me, bro.
Missy
Excuse
Gannon
me,
will
bro.
win the
That takes me
FPO. Spicy, who will win the FPO World Championship?
Well, I was gonna say Missy Gannon, and in the spirit of competition, I will go with my second guess. I think Katrina Allen
Whoa.
Ooh.
is gonna win another one. I think she's really. I just seeing her on the course this week. Like, this is a preseason lax ass event, and she was like full gung ho. Looked like she was playing for Worlds.
How did
and
she
I think-
fare in the water carries?
I wasn't with her for any water carries, so I don't know. But she looked very determined, very dialed in on like she wasn't even talking. Like, Austin and their baby was like miles away. They weren't even close to her. She was fully focused on playing, and I think if she continues to be that way, I think it could translate to another Worlds win for her. Just out of nowhere, I think she's gonna. And this is not to be disrespectful. I think she's gonna do jack shit all season. And then she's just going to show up to Worlds and be like, this is the one I need to win. And
Almost
then
like Gossage did to Paul a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I dig it.
I think it'll be her and Kristen battling it out.
I dig it. I think there's only one way this card goes here, right? It has to be Kristen.
Another one.
I mean, I tagged her for everything else. I gotta go Kristen with the clean sweep for the year. Not that she's gonna win every event because that's not possible. Let's be realistic here. I think in this day and age, you're never gonna have somebody go full sweep on the season. But I think
No.
she'll take the tour championship, obviously with the most amount of wins. And you can't, until proven otherwise, you can't bet against this woman. It's not possible.
God, I
It's
wish
a
I could have
losing
bonked
bet.
you right there.
It's true.
No man can have all the bonk power.
I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. Sorry.
That timed really well on my end.
Yeah. I was
All
hoping it
right.
would. Well, we will
next
check
one.
back
Next
on
question.
these at the end of the year, and we will see
That's it.
how we
Okay.
do. We have saved all of those, and I look forward to seeing how that goes.
I need to see your predictions in the comments.
Yeah,
Bonk.
tell us
Who's gonna
who you
win?
think it is, and we'll maybe we'll put a whole list together and see how well the audience does versus us. Maybe we'll do something like that. But now it is time for something kind of new
Completely
and fun, but also is versus.
Ooh. Versus.
Welcome back to the Disc Golf Quiz Show with no name. I'm the host, the real RV3. Welcome in Shank DG and Spicy Boy. How are you?
We're doing great. How are you? Let me just blend in real quick. It looks like you have long hair down there in the middle.
Does it really?
It's like Hagrid.
Just because the shirt, maybe? I don't know. Whatever.
I'm gonna call you Hagrid for the rest of this episode.
I should say I have a good Hagrid picture. I used to have long hair. Anyway.
Perfect.
A week ago, I gave you guys a heads up there would be a quiz today, so welcome. That heads up was MPO and winners? Is that what the hint
you
was?
said MPO winners.
MPO winners.
And I did 4 minutes of studying.
And Shank did.
0 minutes of studying.
All right, this is going to go great.
Pure
so I
pure
need
vibes.
you to name me every tour. Sorry, let's say it this way. Major and elite series winners. Everyone who won. In order from most wins to least wins. So
For what
elite
seasons?
and major
Ever?
series winners from most wins to least wins.
Oh boy.
You each have 3 strikes, and I'm assuming we'll use them almost immediately. Now keep in mind, this is not just active winners.
Right.
Boy, that's really tough then.
Who goes first?
We will do rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first,
Oh, it's
as
gonna
is
be hard with
tradition
timing.
on this show.
Count us down.
Rock, paper, scissors says shoot, by the way.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors says shoot. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors says shoot. Oh, it's tied. Rock, paper, scissors says shoot. Oh,
Okay.
was shanked.
Shank wins.
You win. So I'll let you pick.
First for
Do you
fucking
want to go
everything,
first
huh?
or do you want to go second?
I'll go first.
Shanked,
Most major-
who is the player in MPO with the most wins?
Ken Climo.
That is your first strike.
I thought he had it. The booing.
The most wins.
Spicy, who is the player with the most wins?
For majors and elite series events.
Correct. Win percentage is 55.96.
Jesus.
One DNF and an average finish of 8.4.
If you're going to give these clues, make sure you give them to both of us because that's not fair to him. Ricky Wysocki.
Ooh.
It's going to be a short game.
The booing.
It goes on so long, it won't let me do it any shorter because of the delay.
Fun
of the
fact
button.
for the listeners, the sound clip that he's playing there is called Go Aaron Judge.
Oh, did somebody say Aaron Judge?
There's clapping. It's too late, though, because you're making the same joke I made.
Yeah.
I love laughing about these
Anyway.
jokes. I have no idea.
So it is not Ken Climo. It is not Ricky Wysocki. We are back to
Who I
Shanked.
think it is. I'm going to be mad I didn't guess the
DG.
first time.
Yeah, I mean,
You should get 3 strikes per question.
This
Is
is
it-
ridiculous.
is it Paul Macbeth?
It is Paul Macbeth. He has 54 wins.
Wow.
I thought Ken Climo had the most majors.
This is
Elite
Majors
Series as
and
well.
Elite Series.
Which didn't exist when Climo played.
That's
really.
fair.
He has 54.
Gosh dang.
So Shanked,
Okay,
you
I
get
need
to
my
you
applause.
make it, you take it, brother. So you get the next one.
Roll the applause. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Jeez.
You get the we do the make it take it rule here on the Hanging Loose unnamed disc golf
Ooh.
quiz show. So you get to go again for the next one.
That's perfect.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Thank you.
Second up, I'm Ken Climo.
I think this might be where Ricky comes in. I think he's second to Paul.
So Spiicii, as you already know, is the make it take it rule here on the Hanging Loose disc golf unnamed disc golf podcast quiz show. So now it's your turn. We are looking for the number 3 individual. Who has the third most MPO wins?
For Majors and Elite Series. God damn, that's hard. No, that can't be right.
For the
Just say
fans
it.
listening at home, I'm using Statmando for asking all these questions and getting all my answers. So if you have any
Sure.
questions about any of the results of this quiz show, you can consult Statmando at statmando.com at statmandomail.statmando.com.
And use code ShankDG for 20% off.
Correct.
I meant to say hanging loose.
No. Boy, this is a tough one. Mattio.
Matty O.
He's been around a long time. Okay. That's 2 strikes for me.
2 strikes apiece, I believe.
How many
And we
strikes do
go
get
back
total?
to Shank DG.
You
Sorry?
get 3 strikes.
You do get 3 strikes.
Oh, there's a lot of weight on this. Do I just double down?
So here's
Or
what
triple down at
happens.
this
If
point?
you get it wrong, that's a strike. If Spiicii also gets it wrong, it cancels.
Oh, so we'll just go until one of us gets it.
Correct.
Kind of a sudden death thing.
Yep. Sudden death style.
Interesting.
Just
But
run out
then
the list and
So
then go
we're
to
at the number
questions.
3
Reset us at
person, and
3
you guys
strikes.
are almost out of strikes already.
Ken Climo.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. He did
I
it.
knew he was up there. I knew he was up there.
Spiicii. Who is number 4 on the list? By the way, Ken Climo, 32 wins, 120 starts. Insane.
It's pretty solid.
Jesus.
25% winning percentage there.
Well, 26.67 to be exact, but pretty close there, Spiicii. Yeah.
Good math. Number 4.
Number 4 on the list.
Elite Series makes it so hard. Barry Schultz.
Oh, that would have been my guess, to be fair.
Perfect. I know him and Climo were back and forth and back and forth and back and forth for so long.
Shanked.
Watch it be like Yuli or something.
It is your guess. Who is the number 4?
Just to do a victory lap?
Yeah.
Victory lap, bitch. You gotta get it right too.
I'm up 2-1.
Yeah, he answered one more than you did.
Okay, number 4. No, he didn't win a ton of majors. He was just USDGC guy. Nate Sexton?
Ooh. That one was really quick. They didn't boo you very much. So, the number 4 player was Dave Feldberg. Number 5.
I almost fucking said
number
Feldberg
5,
too.
Barry
Damn
Schultz.
it.
Barry Schultz, number 5.
Damn it.
Barry Schultz, number 5.
All right, now we reset to 3 strikes. Go to the next question.
No, that was it. That was it. You used all 3 of your strikes. So
That was not very long at all.
No, I was hoping that somebody would have at least maybe prepared a little bit. Maybe just look at a list.
You run around with a camera for 3 days.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, maybe next time. So here's what we'll do moving forward. The next time we will just be listening to the Hanging Loose podcast. You will have a chance to guess the question after I give the boys the topic. If you guess the question correctly, I will reach out to you via social media, and you will be contestant number 3 on the Hanging Loose Unnamed Disc Golf Quiz Show on the Hanging Loose podcast.
It's so good. It needs to be slightly different every time we say it, too.
And it has been.
Dark Horse Rule.
I'm sorry?
Dark Horse Rule.
Okay.
Dark Horse Rule. 5 strikes. Let's go.
5 strikes?
Yeah. I got 3. He's got 3. Up 2-1.
He already told us the rest of the list.
No, I only went through the top 5. You could keep going after that if you want.
I mean,
yes,
what are we at, an
motherfuckers.
hour and 15 already?
We're at 52 minutes.
Oh, well, we got time. Get out of here. Oh, fuck. Stop moving. I'm trying to give you a little kiss. Where'd he go? Did he leave? Did you kick him?
I don't know. He's gone. I don't know. Shanked? No, he's just turned his camera off
Dad?
like a little dingus. That little dingus. Why are you being a little dingus?
Guys, y'all need to take some improv classes. What happened to Yes and?
Well, thanks for watching the Disc Golf Quiz Show on the Hang Loose podcast. I'll kick it back over to the guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, RV3, for
Get out of here and make room for our sponsors.
Wait, I'm trying to leave. I'm just trying to leave.
I'm trying to make my chair make noise. There it goes.
Bye.
Okay, we're back.
I got to make faces. Apparently, people like the faces I make into the camera. I've heard from a few different folks, so that's my Jim Carrey Grinch face. Where is he? You can have that one. Put a sticker on it. Anything to wrap up with, sir?
Spay and neuter your pets.
Oh God, Bob Barker, you asshole.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Okay, this is the most somber ending ever. Oh, I did want to say shout out to TJ Grobman, my new pool buddy. Whenever he's in Phoenix playing disc golf, we're also going to play pool. So, had a good time with him. So, yeah, bye.
Yeah.
Send us out on the stream. Do whatever you want to do.
Oh.
Fucking transition RV3. What are you doing?
Thanks, Papa Wolf.
Thanks for listening to Hanging